Business Spotlight, brought to you by Cross Rhythms and Baba Baboon.
The red button was hit. I had a young family, young kids. It's really challenging when you've got young nippers. They're very demanding, loads of responsibility. They need you all the time. There's lots of tears, lots of tantrums. That, alongside the pressures I had in business, and I worked with some customers were spending over £30 million on my services, so they expected a piece of me. Which I get. That's completely fair. But what happened is the amalgamation of all those things, young family, work stresses and drinking too regularly, I knew, it took me a while, but I knew in my heart of hearts something needed to give. And there was a point at home, I went upstairs, I went to the loo, I'd already had a beer or two, and I'd come down, and my stress was just through the roof. It was I didn't have any sort of mental breakdown or anything like that, but I was in a pretty dark place. I have to be honest with that. And I just walked downstairs to my wife and said, I've got to stop this now. Something's got to give. So that was the point at which I then went on my own mission, working with a coach, taking I actually was completely and utterly sober for 2.5 years, didn't touch a drop, nothing. And during that time, which is where the new practice comes in, I then trained as a coach.
Okay.
I then trained in the field of alcohol-free and alcohol control coaching. But it's not just about that, the work that I do, because it goes beyond that in terms of behaviours, habits, lifestyle routines, starting to work on mindset, and then moving into business. So the reason I'm here now, on nearly my 12-month anniversary, with the first year I'm quite proud of, is I want to work with people, business leaders, senior executives that have found themselves in a similar place to what I did, because I've now got the tools to be able to support them to live such a completely and utterly different life to what they may be doing at this point in time.
Business Spotlight, shining a light on our local business community. Brought to you by Cross Rhythms and Baba Baboon.